Welcome to Fayetteville, and whoop, pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on another team from the ACC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Pirates will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Arkansas's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Yeah, receivers don't use...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Green. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The return is brought down at the 33.
So the East Carolina Pirates offense will have its first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
One of the things I love about these misdirection-type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it properly, David. You saw that.
And saying the word angles means a lot because that's exactly what you do. Now I can block down, and I can leave somebody unblocked, pull around, kick him out, use misdirection in the backfield. Really just get your eyes as a defense on something else and then go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestled him down short of the first down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stevens. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. It's a draw. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he got loose, it was all over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Throws to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! plays you put a highlighter beside it can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you're looking like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get a turnover, to score the points off.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He's going to pass. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Quickly complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on second down for this offense. Garcia wants to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. He's got his man across the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings up a second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Here's the handoff.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Clark. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. This will likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth down. He caught it! Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Pirates are threatening on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I'll tell you what, when you get inside the defense try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work, but at least you got a few more downs here to try to make up for it.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, East Carolina, 12.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
They're trying to get to him, feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drop.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Garcia to pass. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. To the ground. He's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Oh, he makes the catch. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Pirates! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 89 with the catch in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone. It's Higgins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Garcia wants to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 3rd down. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Pirates will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one.
The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. Just about set for the second half kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Garcia to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. This time it's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. All wideouts, no backs. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Second down from the 20, and they just need a yard. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. It's complete on the right side. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Garcia wants to throw. Working the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Give to the running back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Gets it out quickly. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Try to get it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways. But he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
26, Arkansas, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hobbs.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On second down, just keeps firing. He's got it up to 30. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. If I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field, I'm going to throw it way down the field, he's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Garcia to pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play. But there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking for a crease. It's Hill. Just gets it to the 28. Pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Give to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give as they work on that clock. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. 1st and 10 coming up. Catch in the middle. It's Anthony. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Unloads quickly. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Trying to find his man on first down. He's open on the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. He's going to pass. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Trying to convert this second and short. They keep attacking through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Garcia wants to throw. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, ECU.
Touchdown.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the two-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your two-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the two-point conversion.
34, East Carolina.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much, they can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us.